Well, hello everyone, and
Hello.
welcome. Welcome in everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Kathleen Workman, you made it. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here. Hello, everybody. Oh, that was Chris. I guess he's just adjusting something. Oh, I'm so glad to have you guys here. Hope you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me okay? We were playing with the audio, so I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Karen. Can you guys hear me okay, guys?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Chris, you look amazing tonight, Karen said.
I know.
Hold on one sec. I got to go grab my glasses. What do I do with my glasses? I can't see. No wonder why I can't. I'm squinting to see the chat. Oh, I gotta put on my glasses so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Oh, there we go. That's better. Much better.
Imagine that.
Now I can see what's going on. Of course, you can see that ring light in my eyeballs now. David! What? No way. It's Old Hadley. David, this is Old Hadley. Cracks me up when he does that. Calls me Old Hadley. I love it. I'm Old Hadley. Maybe I feel like I should have a big white beard and one of those old hats on. So glad to have you guys here. There's 58 of you here already. I am so thrilled. I know it's late. I know it's 8 o'clock, maybe earlier where you folks are. But I am so happy to have you guys with me today. I worked all day today, and I got home at around 6:30 or so. Had a quick bite to eat, did a little unwinding, and here I am. So you get what you see. You see what you get.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I mean, last night I only got 6 hours sleep. So, yeah. So I'm still floating on 6 hours of sleep. Yep. Oh, I see eyes. Hello, doctor. How are you? How are you? I look great in the lighting, Liz. Thank you. Yeah,
No,
I was playing around with this ring light. I'm just gonna try to tilt it back just a little bit, and then maybe it won't be as shining into my eyes, so I won't look like I'm like the creature from another planet, even though I normally do. Is that better? Yeah, it's not as bad, right?
yep.
Yeah, because I hate those ring lights because they just, especially when you wear glasses, us glasses people, us, we have to deal with these issues.
No, Toby tonight. He is visiting his gram.
Toby is with Grammy tonight, but he can hear you guys, so say
Okay.
hello. He's probably curled up by Grandma's feet right now. I'm sure Grandma's watching TV. She's watching the show right now. So, hi, Toby. So, hi from everybody in the chat. He's probably sitting on the floor and in the TV room with Mom watching the show. So, that'll be cute. He'll like that. He'll be like, "Why is Jeffy on TV?" I was playing. It was funny, guys. I was playing a rehash of one of my videos the other day because I wanted to go back and watch a portion of something, and I put it on, and Toby was here, and I was watching it, and I had the volume up, and he was laying down, he lifted his head up, and he was looking at the TV, and then he turned around and he's looking at me, and then he's looking at the TV, and then he's looking back at me, and it was like he was like, "What the heck is going on? There's two Jeffreys." It was the cutest thing ever. Yep. More like more wine. Yep, Toby's with grandma. Yep.
Apparently, he's sleeping on the rug in front of the TV.
Oh, he's sleeping on the rug in front of the TV, guys. So he is joining us. Yes. He's just not right here with me. So,
Or
well,
with me.
I'm welcoming 75 folks here tonight and probably some new folks. I picked up a couple of new folks from visiting Scott's channel. Did you guys see me on Scott's channel the other night? He invited me and Heather on to sell an item for the Home for the Holidays because, as you guys know, we are one big family here, and it was so nice to be able to join him on his channel. And I thank Scott for that. Thank you very much. And I picked up a couple of subscribers. So welcome to anybody who's new. My name is Jeffrey. This is Olde Hadley Vintage, and I have sales usually every Sunday night at 7 o'clock. However, tonight at 8 o'clock, because any Sunday in which I work, I usually work until 6 p.m. So it gives me, excuse me, it gives me a little time to come home, have something to eat, unwind a little bit, kind of recompose myself, and then go live in front of you guys. So I am very happy to have you guys here with me tonight. If you have any questions, be sure to leave a message in the comments section. Chris will see it and he will alert me, and I can hear him, and I'm sure you guys can. If you guys can't hear Chris too, by the way, let me know, because I know one time we couldn't hear Chris, but hopefully you guys can hear Chris.
No, we're okay with that.
Okay, we're good with that. All right. So I want to say hello to everybody out there. I hate calling out names specifically because then I know I'm going to forget somebody. So Heather Gibbs, Bill Aubin, Heidi Esterholm, I saw Kathleen Workman, I saw Amy Whitehouse, Jenny Mack. Hi, Jenny. I just saw you pop in. So welcome, 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 everybody. Now, those of you that are new, I do these sales as all offer ups. All my items are going to start at a flat price. Chris is going to put the price in the chat, and then we're going to start the auction by giving you a little bit about myself. I see Heather from the Revive It Sisters. Hello, sweetheart. And so I'm going to give you a little bit of info about the item if I know anything about it. I think I'm pretty good on a lot of the stuff I have here tonight. I know enough about these items. I did a little research. I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning last night doing this. After working all day, I was like up till 2 a.m. getting this ready because I really, honestly, I know you guys may say, oh, you poor thing. Honestly, I enjoy doing it because I do it for you guys, and it means a lot to me to be able to bring these wonderful things to you, and it's my zen. And it takes me away from the stressors in my life, and I hope I do the same for you. So those of you that are new, I do use that auction style. Once Chris puts the price in there, I'm going to talk a little bit about the item. We're going to count it down from 10 to 1. Chris will put the stop in there. He's going to refresh, check, and make sure to see who the last bidder was. Whoever the highest bidder is before the stop is going to be the winner. Now remember, if you decide to put in extra bids, you can't outbid yourself. I do not do just in cases. So if you put a bid in there to secure an item, that higher bid is going to be your bid. I don't do just in cases. So please be aware of that. I know a lot of people like to do that, and that's fine, because if you really want an item, hey, bid like you mean it. So I do have some wonderful things here for you. As far as shipping goes, I use Pirate Ship to get you guys the cheapest rate I possibly can. I will ship throughout the United States, and I have actually shipped even to Australia. So, just, be aware of the fact that no matter where you are in the country, your shipping rates may change, because I ship out of Western Massachusetts, up in New England. So further away from me in Texas, California, Washington State, the prices may vary. So be aware of that. If you do not have PayPal as far as my payment goes, PayPal is going to include not only the item you bid on tonight, but also the shipping cost. I do not include the shipping cost in the price of the items. So that will be tacked on through PayPal. Now, if you don't have PayPal, that's perfectly fine. I can still bill you as a guest. But if you are new and you do buy something, please, I ask that you email me. My email is right here. Chris will put it into the little scroller on the bottom, or whatever you call that thing, Chris. Some magical term he has for that. But
Chiron?
Anyway. Palaron? Chiron? Chiron. It sounds like something out of Star Trek. But anyway, he's going to scroll that right on the bottom of the screen, so you'll have all the information that I'll need in order to send the item to you and to bill you. And when you send me that information on my email, just let me know, hey, Jeffrey, I don't have PayPal. Perfectly fine. I will send you an email. Now, keep in mind, even if you have PayPal, I don't know what's going on with PayPal. Nobody knows what's going on with PayPal. But even if you have PayPal, people are not getting their invoices. I don't know why. So what I may do is after I bill you, if I don't hear from you after a day or so, I will send you an email with the link in there. And that tends to work better for most folks. So that's usually how I do it for people that don't have PayPal. So I will do that if I don't hear from you after I send you guys the invoice. Let's see, what else? I will be doing my packing and invoicing starting probably, if not late tomorrow night, Tuesday and Wednesday for sure. So keep a lookout for that. If you don't hear from me by Friday, I would say, just shoot me an email and say, Jeffrey, I haven't gotten anything from you. I haven't heard from you. I'll go back and look and see if there's some tie-up somewhere with PayPal.
And also, there's one item from last week that we repaired. It's fixed.
Yes, Kathy Ficarata, there she is. Yeah. So Kathy, yes, you heard Chris just say that. He did fix your little frame through that Lincoln, needlepoint Lincoln. He fixed it and it looks beautiful. So he has it and dropped it off at his mom's house, and I'm going to pick that up probably if not tomorrow, Tuesday. I will pick it up, and I have the other one here, Mrs. Lincoln, and I'm going to package those up and send those out to you this week. And if you buy anything tonight, I'll just include it in the package. We can combine the shipping. So, all right.
Yep, and
I know I didn't bill her for those yet. So.
Yep, and on that same front, for everyone. Be aware of the lag. We are geographically dispersed for today's show.
Oh, yes, the lag.
So please make sure you're in live chat or all comments, not top chat, to ensure that you get the...
Yeah, just no top chat. Make sure on your device it doesn't have top chat. All right? And I welcome everybody here who's new, and all my... regular folks that usually pop in and visit with me. Welcome. I love each and every one of you, and I'm so glad to have you here. Looks like there's 109 of you here already, so welcome in. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I did have a sale last week. I know it was kind of a hard day because a lot of people were, celebrating Father's Day with their dads and what have you. So I'm glad to have you here. Thank you, Jenny. Yes, refresh often, guys. So if you're using whatever device you're using, the easiest way to refresh is just close out of the stream and come right back in. Yeah, there's other ways to do it if you're really computer savvy, but that's the easiest way to do it. And then make sure you're in all messages or live messages.
And as you can tell, there's lag even between us talking because I'm not in my normal location. So.
Yes, Chris is not even in New England right now, so because he's traveling for some work things. So
no, it's okay. We can tell people I'm diving. It's all right.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. It's your own situation.
No,
so
that's okay.
He's currently traveling, so he's traveling for some. Hi, Dee. Dee, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out a day. Dee and I have been figuring out a time in which we're gonna get together to do a show. But with my schedule, with work, and Chris is taking me away next weekend. Next Sunday, by the way, guys, I'm not going to have a show because I'm going to be away. I'm going to Rockport, Massachusetts. Chris is taking me away for a weekend to the shore, just to kind of get away, like kind of like a little early birthday gift for me. So we're going to be gone for, was it Saturday through Monday evening or Monday afternoon or so. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Virginia.
Yep, no show.
So just be aware that I will not have a show next Sunday. All right. If I'm feeling ambitious, I keep saying this, I may do a drop sale, but drop sales, really take a lot of planning, so they can be a pain. So yes, Judy, Rockport is beautiful. So we're looking forward to that. Just a little getaway, a little road trip, because it's, it's still our state, but a little road trip, a little getaway. Looking forward to that. Maybe Mom will come out and visit with us too for a day. That'll be neat. We're bringing Toby, so Toby will be able to go in the water. He loves to go in the ocean. So if I can film that, I will do that and post that here, because I know you guys love seeing Toby, so you can see him splashing around in the ocean. So your birthday's next weekend, Jenny. Happy early birthday. That's awesome. Congratulations on your birthday. Birthday weekend. I always call it my birthday week. I don't know if anybody else calls it a birthday week or a birthday weekend, but I always say, I'm like, everybody says, oh, happy birthday. I'm like, forget that. I'm like, congratulations on my birthday week. So celebrate the whole week long. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Heather? Heather knows. So. All
right, Jeff, we've got.
Yeah, Jenny, where are you going? You going to Michigan? Awesome. I know some folks in Michigan. Great.
Okay, so we got 101 people, Jeff. You want to start going?
Oh, we got the timekeeper. He's keeping track.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I have a very tight timeline tonight. We cannot have the show go too long.
Okay,
well,
guys.
It's true.
All right.
Thank you.
So we'll start now, guys. So Chris, if you could put $15 on the screen. I have a beautiful black glass L.E. Smith Mount Pleasant pattern bowl, circa 1930s, and it is the amethyst. So when you hold it up to the light, you can see through it. It's that amethyst color. There is no damage to this at all. Nice and shiny. It's in beautiful condition. Perfect for candy corn or any type of holiday accoutrement for the Halloween season coming up. And wait a minute, let me just check one thing here. I'm kind of feeling, is that a chip or is that just a manufacturing flaw? No, I will tell you guys, I just noticed it right now. It's amazing what you notice on camera with all these lights. There is a tiny, tiny little flea bite right here on the handle. I don't know if that'll focus in, but yeah, it's right there. It's a tiny, very tiny little flea bite right there. See it? Yeah, actually that focused in. I can't believe it. Right by my nail. So it's a tiny little flea bite. I just noticed.
You barely even see it.
Yeah, but other than that, the rest of the bowl is perfectly fine, nice and smooth, beautiful shape. And everybody loves the black glass. I mean, it's black glass. It's the good stuff. Perfect little bowl. Its size is 5 3/4 inches across. 5 3/4 inches across. Yep, it's a cute little bowl. It's the Mount Pleasant pattern by L.E. Smith. And again, circa 1930s. It's a cute little bowl. So we're going to count this down. I'm not sure if we have any bids. Well, here we go. 10.
We do.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't forget about the lag, guys, too, please. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yes, John, I'm so excited. 2 away from 900, guys. Get me to 1,000. Come on, get some friends in there. Tell them about my channel.
Okay.
Did you put the stop in, Chris?
I did.
I don't know why this is not. It's not scrolling down for me here. I don't know why.
You got to remember, I am not anywhere near where you are, so it's.
I know.
Gonna.
Okay. All right.
We got Marie Scott for $17.
Marie Scott for 17. Okay, thank you, Marie.
I'm sorry,
now, Marie,
Mary,
I think you
Mary
might
Scott.
be new to me. If you are new to me, Chris, could you put the little thing down below going for Marie? Just send me your info, Marie, and just let me know if you have PayPal or not. Okay. And that has all the info scrolling of what I'll need from you, because I don't believe you've purchased from me before. If I'm wrong, that's fine. Then I'd still have your info if I am wrong. But like I always say, again, Chris, right? My mind is a sieve. Marie Scott. So forgive me if you have already purchased from me. If you have, forgive me, because I do forget. A lot of names just kind of come together. So congratulations, thank you, and thank you anybody else who bid on that. Thank you. All right, next up, Chris, $12 on the screen. This is a gorgeous bowl, guys. Check this out. Is this not beautiful? Look at that. It's almost got these little hobnaily things going around the edge. This is called Heritage by Federal Glass. It was made between 1940 and 1955. It's 10 1/4 inches across, and it's 3 1/8 inches tall. And it's a beautiful bowl, perfect for potato salad. Oh, and there is no damage to this whatsoever. I have gone over this several times with my hands, and there is no damage to this at all. And it's a beautiful bowl. And it has this gorgeous, gorgeous design on it. Is this not beautiful? Look at that. Federal Glass. I love Federal Glass. I always have. Federal Glass is just beautiful. It has some of that scuffing on the bottom because it is an older bowl. What did I say for the years? This was made between 1940 and 1955 is when this pattern was mostly made by Federal Glass. But this doesn't even look, it doesn't have any utensil marks on it at all. It does have a little ash in the glass, ASH. But that's in the glass, so that doesn't affect anything. And it's a beautiful bowl. Just a nice standard bowl for potato salad, especially if you're going to somebody's house for a picnic.
Or ice cream.
What?
Ice cream.
Ice cream, sure, have at it. Yeah, put a whole half a gallon ice cream in here and watch a movie, sure.
It's like the kitchen sink at the beach club, right?
There you go, right. So is David still here? David, are you still here? You can also wear it as a hat. Anyway.
Also, Mary Scott did purchase from you before, so you have her information.
Oh, she has. Okay, thank you so much. Forgive me if you guys have bought from me. I forget names, so forgive me.
All right.
But I have it all. It's all logged into my Pirate Ship and all that. I have all your addresses. Everything's saved in there. So, gosh forbid if Pirate Ship ever crashed, then I would be like, everybody needs to send me their info again. What a nightmare that would be. But anyway, so I think we have some bids. So we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Beautiful bowl. I love this thing. And there's no utensil, but I don't think it was ever used. Beautiful, as my mom would say. Beautiful. That's what she would have said. Right, Mom? Beautiful.
Okay.
In case you guys don't know, that's a picture of my mom behind me here. She's watching over me.
All right, we got Kathleen Workman for 15. 1-5.
Oh, Kathleen, thank you so much. You're going to love that bowl. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. That is really, really beautiful. All righty. Beautiful. Great. Next up, some mid-century modern. Chris, $8 on the screen. This is a little unusual. So these are actually California Redwood salt and pepper shakers. Check these out. Look at these guys. And they have the salt and pepper on the top. Try to straight, there we go. And then, yeah, there you go. So you got the salt and pepper. And they have plastic stoppers on the bottom that say Made in USA. And the stickers, and these are wood. So the wood outside is wood. And then these are like aluminum on the inside. So when you take the stopper out, I'll show you. You'll see the aluminum inside. That's where you fill it up. And the stickers, what the stickers say is California Redwood. And I looked it up and it's marked Denell Garberville. So it's from Garberville, California, where like the redwood forests are. And that's where this comes from. So I'm guessing these are probably from like maybe the 60s, 70s. But they're really unique and they're very, very mid-century. So I thought some of you mid-century folks might like these. And again, they're wood. They're California redwood. And they're just such a cute, unique shape. And I thought these were kind of nice. So I thought I would bring these to you guys. They're in very, very good shape. They're not scratched or anything. I did not polish these or anything, but I'm sure you could very carefully use a little bit of like furniture polish on them or something to shine them up even more than they are. So they might have some spots from use. But they are very, very lovely. And they are marked on the plastic itself. It's marked Made in USA. And then an S. And I thought the other one said P, but no, it just says S and S. Yep. California Redwood. Denell.
So salt and more salt. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, salt and more salt. And it's funny because I always tell you guys, you know, salt, you want less salt in your diet. So salt should always have the smaller holes. But look at which one has the larger holes. The salt. Isn't that funny? So you can't always go by that, but that's still the proper way to do it. So I don't know. I think we had a bid or two in there. So
we have several. Yeah, a lot of
10,
interest.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. If you eat a chip, you swell, Poodle. I'll send you some diuretics.
All right, give me a second.
You're funny. She eats a chip. Oh, you crack me.
Okay, we have Jenny Mack for 36.
Jenny, okay, Jenny, thank you so much. Those are beautiful. I'm so glad you like those. Thank you for all your bids, guys. They're very unique. I've never seen those before. I picked them up and I'm like, what the heck are these? They were lying on their side and I didn't know what they were. At first I thought they were Weebles. Remember those Weeble things we had when we were kids? Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. All right, next up, guys, I have just a plain glass flower frog. Chris, if I could have $6 on the screen. Now, this one here is just I believe this was made by Anchor Hawking. I'm not 100% positive, but I believe it is Anchor Hawking. There is a little bit of roughness on one little edge, but otherwise it's really smooth and it's a beautiful flower frog. And remember, you don't have to use it as a flower frog. You can also use it as a pen holder or a pencil holder or what have you. So, but it's a great piece. Now, this has a lip on it, like an edge. And that the only reason I'm thinking it's Anchor Hawking is that their colonial lace pattern, I believe it was called, or colony lace. They used to have they had these like little like bowls and little like compotes and things. where these flower frogs would fit right into, and it would catch with those edges, and it would fit right in there. That's why I'm thinking this might be an anchor hocking piece for that colony lace line. So if any of you guys have any of those colony lace, they kind of have those loops that go around. It came in like pink, clear. I don't know if it came in green or not, but I've seen a lot in pink. And if it's missing the flower frog, well, this might be the flower frog that fits in it. I can measure it for you as well. It is about 4 and I would say about 4.5 because of the lip. Yeah, no, so I would go probably say 4.5. So if you have any of that, and it has that opening, this will probably fit right in it. Yeah, 4.5. Yeah. So it's in really great shape except for a little bit of roughness there on one edge. And this one's mine. And the reason I took it out is because I actually bought one of those from Patrick, the trusty huckster. I bought a one of the draped ladies, or oh gosh, what is her name? The Charlotte, Bashful Charlotte, from him, and it's a flower frog. And I put my ivy that I had in my little bowl that I have, my ivy bowl. I put the ivy in her, and it looks awesome. If we have time later, I'll go grab it and show it to you. But so I'm not sure if we have any bids on this. If anybody's interested in a glass flower frog, it's very heavy. You can use it as a paperweight too. So I'll count it down: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hi, Sharon Sue. Scissors, seam rippers, yes, absolutely. Great idea. As a matter of fact, I have my scissors here right now. I can probably put my scissors in there. Yeah, see? They hold scissors up. And it's so heavy that your scissors will actually stay up. And seam rippers. You know, I'm always losing my seam rippers. I think I have like 3 of them now, because every time I lose one, I go out and I buy another one. And I use them a lot, believe it or not, if I'm redoing something. It's like an eraser on a pencil. You have to have one.
All right, that's a pass for the frog, Jeff.
That's a pass for the frog. Okay. No problem at all. Next up, guys, I have some Hazel Atlas. Chris, $22 on the screen, please. You're going to get both of these for the same price, for $22 for the set. Now, these are Hazel Atlas refrigerator jars from the 1940s. They're like a white, milky glass. Now, the lids are plastic. So I'm going to show you just one. They're both identical. They do have this rib pattern on the sides. So there's the ribbed pattern. And on the bottom, they are marked Hazel Atlas. Well, their image of it. Their little mark. Let me put it the right way so you can see that. Hopefully you can see it. Yep, there you go. See the HA? A lot of people mistake that for anchor hocking, but it's not. That's Hazel Atlas. So, and they are of a good weight too. Now the lids are not glass; these are plastic. So the lids themselves are a little bit foggy, as you can see. Somebody probably took like a brush or some sort of a scrubber to them. But if you find, and I think they have some, you can probably find it on Amazon. It's a plastic polish. And it has very minor abrasives in it. And there's like 3 steps that you can use. And I can't remember the name of it. I know I have some somewhere. But it's a plastic polish. And you can actually polish this up and get it shiny again. So, but if you don't care, who cares, right? Just, there you go. You got a nice refrigerator jar. And you get both of them. Both of them for $22 for the set. Really, really nice. And they're of a good weight, too. And very unusual. You don't see these very often. But they do have the plastic lids. They always had plastic lids. They never had glass lids. So, and they're identical. Beautiful Hazel Atlas. Really, really good. Yes, I always store stuff like this in the fridge. It's so much better than plastic. Especially for acidic foods that we eat nowadays. Like if you have leftover Mexican or whatever, you know, a lot of times there's a lot of acid there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well,
Or
there's a lot of,
spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti sauce is notorious for staining those plastic containers.
well, not even just swinging. It's also
So
into your body too. You know, the
Chris is off
microplastics.
in the other side of the room and he's mumbling something. I don't know. I can't hear him.
I
But
said.
anyway. Oh, we're back now.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You said. I couldn't hear you. You were on the other side of the room, I think.
Just like you, I'm having microphone issues with this software. But anyways, no, I was just saying
sorry.
microplastics are not good. So that's becoming even more of a thing now. People are going back to glass. Who would know?
Exactly. It's true. Yeah, and these are glass. This is the good stuff. And it's not from Walmart. It's good stuff. It lasted for this long, from the 1940s to now. Good stuff. And actually, these were mine. And I've had these in my kitchen, aside of my microwave, thinking I'm going to use them. I've had them for so long and I have never used them. So I figured I'd bring them to you guys because this might be something that you'd be interested in. So we'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. We got 115 folks in here. Welcome. I am overjoyed. Thank you guys so much for stopping in and saying hello. If you're not already subscribed to me, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 1,000, and we're gonna have a wonderful giveaway when I reach 1,000, guys.
Really quick, sorry I missed the chat because it scrolled by so quickly. What were the size of them?
Oh, the size.
I've already called.
We already got the stop in there anyway. They're they're 4 inches tall.
Okay.
Yeah. With the lids, they're 4 inches tall. Okay. Yeah, and then wide, they are just a hair under 3 inches across.
Okay, we got Jenny Mac for 25.
Jenny Mac for 25. Okay, thank you, Jenny. Jenny, I'm going to put your pumpkins in with these goodies. We'll get them all packaged safely together. Did everything arrive safely in the last your last order, Jenny? I'm not sure if you guys had a chance to unpack yet. Hopefully everything arrives safe. If anything doesn't, guys, please reach out to me because remember, all these items are insured. So, I'm more than happy to, take care of anything that might happen along the way. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood, I haven't really had any tragedies. So, yeah, as of late. So far, I've only had one breaking tragedy, but that was way early on. So, fingers crossed, I don't have any more. Hello, Midway Rose. Welcome in. Good to see you. All right, Chris, next up, I have a very beautiful. You guys are going to flip when you see this. Do we have any Fenton Dugan Diamond folks here? Yes, Fenton and Dugan Diamond actually were a thing in the 1940s. Because, as you know, molds were shared amongst companies. So, Chris, if I could have $20 on the screen, please. Guys, look at this beautiful bowl. This is Fenton Dugan Diamond. These were molds that were shared amongst companies. And what this is the two birds in a nest. So you have the little birds on the edge as like handles. And the bowl itself has that wavy glass with that shimmer in it that looks like a bird's nest. Is that not awesome? Now, I must say that there's a little bit of like a bump here. This is not a chip. What I think this was an air bubble in the glass, and when it cooled, it like resembles a chip. But it's not a chip because it's so smooth to my finger. My finger does not get cut on it. So see that? It looks like a chip, but it's not. It's totally smooth. So I think that was an air bubble that got into the glass and it popped right there. So that's what I'm thinking it is. But what a beautiful, beautiful dish. Is that not gorgeous? Made by Fenton Dugan Diamond in the 40s. Yep. Because as soon as Dugan, I know Fenton ended up buying up a lot of molds from other companies, and they shared molds like crazy. Some of them went in together. They shared, some of the employees left one company and went to another company. They kind of used, employees through, from both companies to make, certain items. But this, from my research and what I looked up, was that this is a Fenton Dugan diamond piece.
Jeff?
I'm sorry?
Size?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Let's see, did I write it down? No, I didn't. Sorry. So the long ways.
And is it more ambery in color?
No, this is pink. This is definitely pink, not amber at all. It's pink.
All
yep,
right,
it is exactly 7.5 inches across, long-wise, 7.5 inches. And then from birdie to birdie, on the inside, from the back of one bird's neck to the other bird's neck is 5 inches. And as far as its height goes, at the tallest part of the bird is about, one bird is about, 3.25 inches tall. And it's a spectacular piece. I've never seen this before.
And it is pink because it doesn't look pink in the light.
Yeah, I know it doesn't look pink. I know, but it is.
Okay.
It is definitely pink. I wish I had something, white to hold.
No, that's okay. That's why I wanted to ask.
It is. Yeah, actually, you know what? I have a napkin here. It might actually show up better with it against a white napkin. No, it doesn't really.
Not really. It's all right.
It does look amber, but it's actually that pink depression glass color. That's what it is.
Yeah, I agree. It looks apricot or
it does. Doesn't it look like apricot? Yeah, but it's not. It's pink. Yep. Like when I put it down on my white paper in front of me here, it's definitely pink. Yep. It's really pretty. Perfect for Easter or spring holiday or summer. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece with the birds. Very unique. Some people are asking like ridiculous prices for this stuff online. I'm like, come on. It's amazing, that eBay site lately. Ridiculous.
Yep. Okay.
People are crazy, I'm telling you.
Okay, first one came in was Melody Morris for 20.
20. Okay, thank you, Melody. Okay, all right. Yeah, that is gorgeous. Wait till you see that, Melody. It is really, really beautiful. It's so unique, too. And it's Fenton Dugan Diamond. Yep, very cool. All right, next up, guys, we have a little bit of moonstone. This is Anchor Hawking moonstone. So here it is right here. Chris, $8 on the screen. And I'm going a little lower, guys, because after I purchased it and got it home, I didn't realize that the inside of the lip, which you don't see, has a right there. See it? Has a little boo-boo. But that's on the inside.
Term? Huh? Is that a technical term or artiste term?
That's mine.
Yeah. Okay.
That's called the Jeffrey didn't look at it close enough.
First year.
But it is gorgeous, guys. Look at this. A lot of people confuse this with Fenton. Now, it's not Fenton, and the reason I say it's not Fenton, Fenton had had a dish very similar. Fenton's hobnails were very pointy, and you can tell unless you're actually feeling the stuff. That's why it's really important to actually get this stuff in your hands and feel it. you'll notice that the hobnails on an anchor hocking piece are smooth and round. But Fenton's tend to been a little bit of had a little pointiness to it. But this is smooth. But it's absolutely beautiful. The lid itself is gorgeous. Look at that. If anybody, and it does not glow. So I'm not sure if anybody's asking if it glows or not. It does not glow, but it is absolutely beautiful. Great piece. Yep. Yeah, the Fenton called theirs French opalescent, and this is the anchor hocking moonstone clear opalescent. So, it's an anchor hocking piece. Beautiful candy dish. Put your caramel creams in. You guys like caramel creams? Love caramel creams. I'm on a caramel cream kick lately. You know, I'm not sure. I always call the brand Goats, but I think it's pronounced something Goettes or Goeats. Goatsies or whatever, but I call it Goats. So I think we have some bids in there. I think size. I saw somebody ask for size. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I thought I had it down here, but I didn't. Okay, so the size, the bowl itself, not including the handles on the sides, is a hair under 6 inches. And as far as its height with the lid, is 4.5 inches tall. And if you wanted to know from handle to handle, the actual size, all from handle tip to the handle tip, is a hair under 7.5 inches across. But what a beautiful piece. Aside from that sad little chipper underneath, but you know, it's inside, that lip is inside the jar. You don't see that. So, and it's just so pretty. Even the handles have that beautiful opalescence to it. Isn't that gorgeous? I love moonstone. Moonstone. My grandmother loved moonstone, so I have a couple of pieces, and it's just beautiful. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. You want the European?
The metric.
Hold on the stop, please. All right, we're gonna pause it because somebody wanted the length in centimeters. I can do another countdown. It's 15 centimeters across. The bowl itself with the handles.
Jeff, that
it's
was
18.5 centimeters. Huh?
That was a joke. That's okay, though.
Heidi, I'm coming for you.
Okay, so
wise guys. Use wise guys.
Okay, so let's go back.
I'm gonna count it down again.
Thank you.
Thanks, Heidi.
So 10, last bid was 22 for everyone.
All right, I'm gonna count it down again. I'm gonna start with 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. If you ask me a question, I will do whatever I can to help you out.
Okay.
How am I supposed to know you're joking? I can't hear your tone. That tone, that sarcastic, contemptuous tone.
Okay. I want to double check because we had a retraction there. I want to make sure. Okay.
Somebody retract. Yeah, if you needed to retract.
Jenny Mac for 46.
Jenny Mac for 40. Okay, thank you, Jenny, so much. Okay, that's beautiful, Jenny. Do you like moonstone, Jenny? Do you collect any of the moonstone? I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm afraid to tell you a story because I'm probably going to get yelled at by Chris because I know he's in a rush. But
you can tell your story, Jeff.
Anyway, my grandmother, I was watching some home videos, and my grandmother, there was a birthday cake that my mom had made for my aunt for her birthday. And on the dining room table in the home movies sat a moonstone cake plate with the birthday cake on it. My mom always made the cakes. My mom was a big cake baker. And so ever since I saw that, I started collecting little pieces of moonstone along the way. So that's my little story. All right, this is something I haven't ever brought to you guys. But this is some toolware. Now it's a tray. Chris, $16 on the screen. This is a toolware tray. It is 17 3/4 inches length, and it's 3.5 inches in its width. Probably from the 1960s, but a beautiful pattern. Has the handles on it. Beautiful pattern. It does have a few scratches on it from its use. I'll show you that. There's one right there. Ooh, going the wrong way. There's one right there. See a little bit of a scratch. But, you know, it's old. This isn't new stuff. This is, you know, it's not, it didn't just pick it up from IKEA. You know, so this is the old stuff. And it actually has a good weight to it, too. But what a beautiful, I was actually going to save this for fall, but what a beautiful, beautiful tray. I said, you know what? Somebody's going to love this as much as I do. How perfect to bring your coffee or tea to the living room after dinner. Perfect. Really pretty. With those gorgeous autumnal colors. And of course, it's, you know, not too far off. I know I don't want to rush summer because what was the solstice? Wasn't summer? Didn't summer just start yesterday? So I don't want to rush it. But what a beautiful tray. Very, very pretty. And you don't like that little scratch there? Well, that's where you put your coffee or your teapot. There you go. I just thought this was absolutely gorgeous and very unique too. You know? Yes, great for Thanksgiving or hanging it on a wall too. If you guys want to like hang it on a wall, it's perfect for hanging on a wall or putting on the back of your hutch. Like I think I have a little tiny tray back there. It's the Last Supper, but you can have that in the back there. I know my grandmother used to do that, and it would just be sitting in the back as a background, and it's just so pretty.
Is it metal? Chris? Is it metal?
Yes, it's metal. Can you guys hear that? Yeah. Not sure what type of metal. Maybe Chris would know. I don't think it's aluminum. Maybe like some sort of steel. I don't have a magnet next to me, so.
Yeah, I doubt if it would. I doubt if it would be. I think it might be steel.
Yeah, steel. Yeah. Well, the magnet would stick to it, wouldn't it? If it was steel.
Correct.
Let me go grab a magnet, guys. Just so you know.
A little bit of physics there for you.
It is. It's stuck. It sure is. So it's steel. Yep. Carbon steel probably. And it's painted in this gorgeous black with the gold and the orange. It's very autumnal. So I'm not sure if we have any bids, but we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Yes, Randy, right? For a break front, that'd be perfect. Or even just hanging on a wall. It's so perfect. It's just such a pretty piece. I love it.
Okay, that one is a pass, Jeff.
Okay. All right, next up, guys, I have a beautiful 1940s, or actually 1930s, believe it or not, Drippolator coffee pot. Chris, $25 on the screen, please. Has those beautiful 1930s colors to them. And look at that top. How cool is that? No damage to this at all. Not even the spout. Usually these always get chipped or cracked. There's no crazing on this at all. It's in perfect condition. I'll take the lid off. There's the underside of the lid. No damage at all. No cracks on this one. Got it all nice and shiny. Look at that. Had some coffee stains in there, and I got all the coffee stains out. And then the inside is nice and clean. Look at how shiny that is. Isn't that nice? Beautiful coffee pot, and it's heavy. And the bottom says Drippolator on it. And this was made by Enterprise Aluminum Company. Drippolator. It does not have, I do not have the aluminum insert or the ceramic top that they use for the insert to make the coffee. But if you have one already, you have one for a different type of coffee pot, well, you can interchange them and use a different coffee pot, you know, so you have a different type of coffee pot for it. Or unless you brew tea, you know, you have the loose leaf tea and you're brewing your tea that way, you can do that, I would assume.
And it was called the Drippolator? That's so cute.
Drippolator, yep, I'll hold it up. It's called the Drippolator. Not the Drippo now, it's the Drippolator.
Yeah, definitely classic memes. Love it.
Very 30s. Mm-hmm. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the pattern on it. And of course, the colors are so typical. And they would match what? Fiesta ware. So if you collect Fiesta ware, those are all the original colors of the Fiesta ware right there. The blue, the green, the orange, the yellow. Yep. Right there. Perfect. Match that beautifully. It's a beautiful piece, and I just love the top on it. Look at the top. Isn't that cool?
So question, do you think that is from the 30s or generally?
This is from the 30s.
Yep, okay.
Yep.
I know we were joking around about that, but I was
No, this is from the 30s. Yep, that's when this was made.
Okay.
These were popular colors in the 30s as well. The orange and the yellow and the blues, those types of colors were very popular in the 30s. You know, we're so used to seeing these black and white TV shows from 1930s and 40s, you know, what, you know, things would look like, and everything is black and white. Well, guess what? Those homes were filled with color. They loved color. Like a lot, if you look up in some of these old catalogs from the 40s, you'll see the colors. They had colors up the wazoo. They loved color. But because, you know, TV was black and white, you couldn't really tell. So, I mean, just think of Lucille Ball's hair. You used to see her in black and white, but if you saw it up front, that henna rinse that she used to use, it was really red. She really had that red hair. So yes, it reminds you of your grandma's kitchen, Kathy. Yes, doesn't it? And it's funny that the part at the end here, doesn't this look like a bird? Looks like a bird, but it's not. Doesn't it look like one though? And it's just the way the flowers and the leaves, that pattern is. Looks like a bird. But what a beautiful piece. Look at the handle. Look at that. And I mean, you just don't find them this nice. And on the inside, on the bottom, it has the writing on the bottom. It says, for piping hot coffee, preheat this with hot water. Do not place over an open flame. So you never put this on your stove. Preheat it with boiling hot water from the stove. Dump it out, then fill it with your hot coffee. And it'll keep it nice and hot. And that's how you would do it. So I'm not sure if we have any bids.
We do.
Okay, wonderful. All right. I'm glad you guys love it. It's an absolute incredible piece. And there's, as much as I love crazing, there's no crazing on this at all. It's like brand new. Beautiful. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Really, really beautiful. I love that thing. And it's heavy too. It's got a good heft to it. So And powder to keep your coffee nice and hot for a long period of time. Oh, it definitely has Art Deco vibes, Sandra. Yeah, definitely. Beautiful.
Okay, we have Sandra Bowers for 28.
Sandra for 28. Thank you so much, Sandra. And Sandra, do I have your info? If I don't, please send it to me. I might already have it. I have a lot of Sandras in my black book. No. I have a lot of Sandras in my list, so
she's gonna send.
She has. Okay, thank you so much.
No. I said she will send.
She will send. I thought you said she has sent. Okay.
Sorry.
Right, so she will. Thank you very much, Sandra. I appreciate it. And just let me know whether you have PayPal or not. If you don't, that's fine. I can bill you as a guest. That's no problem. So congratulations and thank you to anybody else who bid on that. Okay, thank you so much. That's gorgeous. You are going to be blown away by that when you see that. And guys, you know I pack very, very well. And I do not use any nasty fish wrapped, meat drip covered, dirty, dusty packaging. I use good, clean stuff. So I've been using a lot of flyers from our sweet friend, neighbor to Chris, Tammy. She's been giving me a lot of her flyers from her grocery store that she works in. So the flyers that people don't use, that are usually by the door when you walk in, and they have boxes in the back room that never even get opened, she brings them to me. So they're all brand new, fresh and clean. They're all, so you can flip through and look at all the sales that are expired as you're unpacking your items. I was upset because around Easter they had butter on sale and I missed that sale, darn it. I was so upset. I said, 2 for $5, Land O'Lakes butter, what? I was like, oh, how did I miss that? But anyway. All right, guys, New Martinsville. Chris, could I have $16 on the screen? And we got a glower here, guys. This is a glower. Look at this gorgeous piece. This is made by New Martinsville. It's a deco or trinket box, circa 1930s or 1940s. Look at how pretty this is. Look at the top. Take a look at the whole thing first before I take the lid off. Look at how beautiful this is. Is this not stunning? Look at how it catches the light. So deco. I mean, it just screams deco. It is so pretty. Can you imagine this? I mean, the shape of it is a diamond when you see it, when I take the lid off. See it? It is not marked. New Martinsville didn't mark their items, I don't believe. But I did some research, and this is New Martinsville. This was also made in blue, like a beautiful blue glass. Oh, I'd love to find that. That would be stunning. But this is their clear version, and there is no damage to this at all. None of these points are damaged. I went around it with my finger, and I felt everything, and I did not find any damage to it at all. And it's just such a beautiful piece. You can put your rings in here, your jewelry, your false teeth, your false eyelashes, whatever you want. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Isn't that nice? That like feather top on there. How deco is that? But they called it a trinket or powder jar. So I guess you could put they might have had their powder in there, and you could just dip your brush in and give yourself a little bit of a powdering. Take away the shine, you know, shiny. Really pretty. Is that not gorgeous? I absolutely fell in love with this. And now I did say it glows, and yes, it does. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, because with these lights, the way these lights are, and I think my battery is starting to go on. Yeah, you know what? The battery is starting to go on this thing too. Ah, there we go. I just, when all else fails, wrap it. It does glow. I don't know if you can see the glow, but it definitely glows green. Especially when I hold it in the dark. It glows.
Yeah, it's very, very faint.
Say it again, Chris.
I said it's very faint.
Yeah. Well, it's faint because of the lighting.
No, I know.
Because the ring light here, but it does glow really green in the, like if you're in the dark. Yep. And your fake eyelashes, right? And your glass eyeball, right? Your glass eyeball, your fake eyelashes, your false teeth right in here. You're all set to go. Leave it right by your bed. Yep. All right, guys. So we'll count this down. This is absolutely gorgeous. New Martinsville glass. Good glass. This is not stuff that you would have found at Woolworths. You know, this is something that you would have gotten at a really good department store or a jeweler. So we'll count this down. You can tell by the clarity of it. See the clarity of that glass? See how clear it is? See that? This is just the wear on the bottom where my finger is. That's just wear from it, you know, over the years. But see the clarity of that glass? You can see my hand right through it. My wrinkly hand. All right, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And if you ever find the blue one, well, you'll have a set. I would love to find the blue one. Blue and clear. Very pretty. Do, 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 do. 105 folks here. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for jumping in. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to get up to that 1,000, so please give me a subscribe and get me up to that 1,000 mark.
Okay, we have Lisa Jeans for 22.
All right, Lisa, thank you. I think you are a new shopper with me as well. Thank you so very much. Welcome in. I'm so pleased to have you here. Chris, if you could put that, oh, never mind, I have it right here. That's okay, you can leave it as is. So Lisa, Chris is putting the screen here, on the screen exactly what I need.
It looks like she already sent it to you.
Oh, you did? Okay, thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. That was for 22. Okay, and thank you everybody who bid on that. Isn't that a gorgeous piece? I flipped when I saw that. I was like, oh, this is some new thing. You know, it's probably some Avon thing. Nope. I looked it up. New Martinsville. Wow. 30s, 40s. Woo. Good stuff. All right, guys. Some more Fenton. Fenton Silvercrest. Here we go. Now, this is a small one. This is 5 1/4 inches across, and it is 3 3/4 inches tall. So it's a tiny little guy, but
Starting.
very, very cute. And this is the Fenton Silvercrest.
Starting, Jeff?
Oh, I'm sorry, $15, Chris. $15 on it. Oh, you have it in amber, Jenny? The jar that I just had that came in amber too. I didn't see that. That's awesome. Did somebody ask how many collections do I have? They're no longer collections. They're called accumulations. And now I'm sharing them with you. That's awesome in amber, Jenny. Holy cats. I bet that looks awesome. Oh, perfecto. You're here. Finally. Hey. I know you had some trouble last week. You couldn't get in for some reason. Welcome in. I don't know what was going on last week. You couldn't get into the chat. You were messaging me after the fact, after the show was over. I was like, what in the world? I'm like, I don't know how you couldn't get into my chat. Yeah, Heidi's got a museum. That's great. I'm glad you were able to pop in, perfecto. Good to see you. Welcome in. Joan Plavier, hello, darling. All right, so this is a beautiful Fenton dish, and it is gorgeous, and it is the Silvercrest, and it does have a glow. The glass around the edge does glow, so I'm guessing that this is probably a piece from the 40s. And it is not marked, and we know that any Fenton that's not marked is what? Before 1971. So 70 and before, they would just had stickers on there. And then 71 and forward, they would put Fenton. They would mark Fenton on the items. They would emboss it. But this is not embossed, and so this is an older piece. And it has a good heft for its size. It's got a good heft to it too, and it's really, really pretty. That gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Silvercrest. I love Silvercrest. I keep saying it, but I got to get my grandmother's Epergne upstairs and get that out and show you guys and put it in my back on my china closet here. You'd love to see that. Oh my gosh, that Epergne is so beautiful. Yep, absolutely gorgeous. Silvercrest is beautiful. You have Silvercrest you're going to sell, Jenny? We got to get you a channel, Jenny. You're next. We're going to get you a channel, Jenny. Huh. Oh, your parents' stuff? They had a big collection of it. My grandma had a collection of it too. Yeah. Oh, and you're working while you're... Oh, thank you, Perfecto. Well, thank you. Don't get in trouble. I hope nobody sees you watching. I don't want you to get in trouble. Yeah, the Silvercrest is just so beautiful. It really is pretty stuff. But Jenny and I agree. We can't collect everything, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. My goodness. But it is nice stuff, and Scott said it once in his show. You know, it's underrated. You know, Silvercrest is so underrated. That and Moonstone. You know, and it's such beautiful stuff. Oh, from their wedding. Oh, how nice. Wow. Well, we'll count this down. Oh, it looks like Rhonda Gentry jumped in there. Thank you, Rhonda. Good to see you. First time I saw your name. You must have been in the Lurkers Lounge. And hello to everybody in the Lurkers Lounge. I love having everybody here. I got 112 folks in right now. Welcome, everyone. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you can. I always forget to ask you guys, but please don't forget the thumbnail. The start on this was 15, and I believe, yeah, we're at 15 right now, Randy. Yep. Yeah, it's a beautiful little piece. So we're going to start the countdown now, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Fenton Silvercrest. Classic. This and Hobnail just remind me so much of my grandmother.
Okay,
Pardon me while I take a sip of coffee.
That's going to Rhonda for 15, 1-5.
Rhonda for 15. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And thank you, Kathy Ficarata, for saying that. I appreciate that. Rhonda. All right. Thank you, Rhonda. You're going to love that piece. It's really pretty. Perfect for some very tiny little mints. You can put them, you know, by the door as like your guests are leaving your house. They can just grab a little mint, like those little Italian mints, those tiny little ones. So cute. All right, we got a record, guys. Where are my record folks? Hey, Hunter. How are you, Hunter123? How are you? I got something coming up that I think you might like. Stay tuned. So guys, I have a Carly Simon album. Chris, $8 on the screen, please. Now, the cover itself's a little bit worn. It has a little bit of like almost like a water stain up here. But the album, the record itself is in phenomenal shape. So Carly Simon, the first song on here is That's the Way I've Always Heard It Should Be. You guys know that song. Alone, One More Time, The Best Thing, Just a Sinner. And then side 2 is Dan, My Fling, Another Door, Reunions, which I think that's a popular song. Reunions, I believe I know that song. Rolling Down the Hills, and Love The Love's Still Growing. So here it is. Beautiful Carly Simon album. She was one of my, I think this is 1971. 1971. Right when Fenton started embossing all of their items. Is when this album came out. So if you ever forget, you can get your Carly Simon album out and say, oh yeah, it was 1971 that Fenton started embossing all of their items. Jeff told me that. Now it's got a little bit of, somebody put a little bit of tape on the bottom here. I did not do that. I guess just because the bottom like probably ripped, but the album itself, if you guys want me to take the album out, I looked at it last night again just to make sure. It is in impeccable shape. This is the original dust jacket for it. Look at the butterfly. Isn't that pretty? And the record itself is in perfect condition. Look at that. Little bit dusty. I got to dust it again. But no scratches or anything to it. It's in perfect shape. Beautiful. Chris, did you put a price in?
Yeah, I did. Starting at 8.
You did? Okay. It looks like Jenny just had, oh, now Jenny just put in 8. Okay. All right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Jenny asked what the price was. All right. Oh, I love Carly Simon so much. I always wish I could have seen her in concert. I'm talking to her like she's no longer with us. Oh, you know what, guys? There's something else in here, too. You get something with it. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness gracious. Guys, guess what? I didn't even know this was in here. Are you ready? No, it's not a centerfold, but, well, kind of, a Carly Simon version. Ready? Look at that. It's not even torn, ripped, and guess what's on the other side? Can you guys guess what's on the other side?
Is it signed?
Nope.
No. Oh, songs.
The lyrics.
Nice.
How awesome is it? I didn't even notice this last night when I took it out of here. Photo by Peter Simon. Now I'm guessing that was, would that have been her husband or her brother? I'm not sure who Peter was. That was in here. I didn't even know that. What else is in here? Can you believe that? So you get that as well. Holy cow. I didn't even notice that last night. I took this out and looked at the record, and I didn't even see that in there. Wow. I wonder if who originally owned this knew it was in there. But how neat is that? The original photo of her on there laying down in the grass. All right, we'll count this down. It's her. Was it her brother, Jenny? Yeah, okay. I don't know. Was she ever married? I don't even know if she was ever married. Were you ever married, Carly? I can't remember. She's fabulous. I just love her. All right, so that was her brother that took that photo. All right, we're going to count it down. 10, 9. Yes, she was shy and did. Randy, you nailed it. Yes, I was actually going to mention that. She was very shy and didn't tour much. She did not like performing in front of people. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Yes. Yep. James Taylor, that now I remember, Jenny. Yes. James Taylor was her husband. Yep. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I forget. Isn't that amazing how you forget stuff? Wow. That is awesome, though. I cannot believe that was in here. I didn't even know that. That is phenomenal. Woo! You could have it framed. Especially if you have like a boho kind of a decor. You could frame a picture of Carly Simon. And it doesn't even really look like her unless you really, really know her. And everybody could be like, who's that? Oh, long lost relative. Instant relative. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
That's really
Beautiful.
cool.
Huh?
I said that's really cool.
Isn't that neat? I can't believe that was in there. Oh my gosh, I am like blown away at that. I didn't know that was in there. I wish somebody didn't tape this. Ugh. I hate that. Sorry, guys, but still, the record. Because when I'm in the shop or whatever store I'm in or whatever, I always take the first thing I do is take the record out and I look at it, make sure there's no scratches. I got to tell you guys this. I found a beautiful. Let Chris tell me who the winner was on that first.
So it's going to Nancy, our record Nancy for 25.
Nancy for 25. Okay.
And then you can tell your story.
Okay, Nancy for 20. Let me write. Thank you very much, Nancy, and thank you everybody who bid on that. You guys like Carly Simon? I'll keep my eyes out for some more Carly Simon. And for 25. Okay. All right. Perfecto. I'm not sure if you're still here. You had said bring some 80s. I did bring an 80s album. Was it last week or the week before? I brought a Dirty Dancing album. Nobody bought it. Still available. Let me know if you're interested. Beautiful shape. If you like the movie Dirty Dancing. But talk about 80s, 1987. Just throwing that out there. But anyway, I found a beautiful Neil Diamond album. I almost flipped. I grabbed it. I opened it up. I pulled out the record. You know what somebody decided to do to it? They decided to use it as a artist's, like, I don't even know what, but probably while the turntable was going, they decided to squeeze a couple of their paints on there and then use a couple of their paint brushes. They painted one whole side of the record gold with a little bit of glitter on it. And they're trying to sell this at the Goodwill. I'm like, guys, really? Really? I could not believe it. I'm like, poor Neil Diamond. The other side of the record is perfectly fine. The top of it, I can't. I have no words. Anyway, okay. Hunter123, where are you? I know you were asking me if I ever have any more of this stuff. Well, guess what, guys? I got some. Chris, could you put $20 on the screen, please?
Oh, 23, you said?
I'm sorry?
23?
20. 20. 20.
Hold
so
on
I have
one
some
second.
gorgeous uranium glass right here, guys. This is
Jeff, hold on one
Chris.
second.
Yes, Chris.
Bill, go back. That Jenny Mac's bid came in after the stop. I just wanted to clear that up before we move forward. So again, everyone, make sure you're in all chat, not top chat.
For what item?
For the record.
The record was Nancy Bradham.
I know.
Okay. Did you did you refresh and everything?
I'm just confirming. I'm just calling out something that was said in chat real quick.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay,
am I okay to continue, or do we?
No. I just wanted to, it's easier for me just to say it instead of typing it out. So, all right. So the start was 20-20.
No, 20. $20. 20.
That's what I said. 20.
I thought you said 22. No, 20. Okay. So I have some beautiful Anchor Hawking. This is the Anchor Hawking Princess pattern. It's a cake plate. It's got 1, 2, 3 legs on it. Now these legs are notorious for getting chipped. And none of these legs are chipped. And it is in beautiful, beautiful shape. No damage to it at all. Little roughness because this was stuff that you would find at Woolworths, J.J. Newberry's, stuff that you would find at your local 5 and Dime. This wasn't anything that you would find at, Marshall Field's or, Macy's or any of those stores. So that's why you feel a lot of that roughness. It wasn't polished out or anything like that. But it does have a glow, and I don't know if you guys are going to see it, but hopefully you can. See the glow? Look at that. Definitely uranium glass, and it glows like crazy. Maybe if I hold it down. Oh, yeah, there you go. See it? See how nice? See the glow? Glows like crazy. And no damage to this at all. And this was the Princess pattern by Anchor Hawking. And it does have like these little handles on the side, but there's no holes for the handles. They're just handles. There's no little holes here. This is solid. Now, as far as its size goes, did I measure it? Of course I didn't measure it. This was popular from 1931 to 1935 is when they made this pattern. So across the longwise, the opposite of the handles is 10 inches. So 10 inches this way. And then with the handles going the other way is 11¼ inches. And of course, it has the 3 feet that it sits up off the table. Perfect for Christmas, for Easter, because it's pastel. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Or if you have one of those glow cabinets for those glowworms out there, there you go. Beautiful, beautiful platter. So I think we have some bids. So we are going to start the countdown, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Don't wait till the end. Get your bids in there. Oh. There's so much lags, so many lags going on tonight. Everybody's internet and whatever speeds are different, so.
Okay, 1 second. Just confirming. All right, we have Heidi Esterholm for 24.
Heidi Esterholm. Thank you, Heidi. I mean, Heidi, that's probably going to arrive at your house in probably 3 or 4 pieces, but at least it'll get to you anyway. And how much was that for Heidi? 24.
24.
24. So 4. Yeah. How about 24 pieces? I'll break it up into 24 pieces for you. Okay. She knows I'm kidding because I know she jokes around too. Send it in a pizza box from Massachusetts. If you want me to, I will. I'll get a pizza box. I definitely will. And thank you everybody else who bid on that. Thank you so much. Heidi, you're a riot. Heidi knows we only joke around. You joke with the ones you love, you know? That's the way you do it. All right, guys, I have another tray. I bring these occasionally when I find them in really good condition at the Goodwill. And of course, usually when I find them, they're usually, well, look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? I was tempted to keep one for myself, but I'm like, you know what? No. So, Chris, $12 on the screen. This one is made by Irvinware, IRVINWARE, made in USA. It's marked on the back, registered trademark, Irvinware. So here it is. It's got that gorgeous pattern on it. That nice little filigree pattern. Isn't that pretty? And the edge, look at the edge. Isn't this pretty? And it's a, not stainless steel. What am I trying to say, Chris? Silver plate, like over copper, probably. Now it does have one little black little nick on it, which is right in front of my finger. Hopefully you guys see that little black spot.
Yep.
I tried to polish the holy heck out of that, and let me tell you, I could not get that little spot to go away. But maybe you guys have better luck than I do. Other than that, I think I did a pretty good job at cleaning it, huh? You should have seen it when I found it. It was nasty, and it's beautiful. Sound nice? Beautiful tray. You know, to have your, glasses on, or put your cocktail peanuts in here, and then, bring it out to the living room. There you go. Gorgeous. Really pretty. Beautiful. Put your cocktail glasses on there, your champagne glasses. When you have company, bring it out. Really pretty. Put a doily on it. A German doily, perhaps? Karen knows all about German doilies. Yeah, for serving drinks. Look at that. And I read Karen's comment, serving drinks at a cocktail party. Great minds think alike. See that? Yep. And just put a nice little, and it's so smooth too. I got it it's really smooth. The middle has a couple of little tiny little scratches on it, but other than that, it's nice and smooth. It's an older piece. I would probably say this is probably from maybe the 70s, maybe the 60s, Irvinware, but it's a nice piece. So I'm not sure if anybody's interested in it, but it's a nice little, it's a nice serving tray. It's, ubiquitous, utilitarian, good to have around the house when you have company, just bringing stuff out, or use it just for yourself when you're having popcorn and some soda pop. You're going out to the living room from the kitchen. There you go. Do it in style. Why not? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Karen, we have some fireflies up here too. So guys, enjoy them as much as you can, because sadly, they're saying our generation is going to be the last generation to enjoy fireflies.
Really?
They are becoming extinct.
Oh.
Yeah, just like the white rhino is now extinct. So enjoy them as much as you can. Chris and I are going to do, or if I don't know if we're going to have a chance. Maybe I should go tonight after the show. Maybe I should go tonight. I'll film some of them. There's an area here in my town that Chris and I will usually go, and we can kind of park and watch the field in front of us. And they literally light up the sky and the trees. It is spectacular to see, and it's so humid out there. Chris, I bet you they're out there tonight.
Oh, this week definitely with the heat.
Yeah, so maybe I'll do that for you guys and film it. I don't know how good it's going to come out, but having a newer iPhone, it may actually film it. So I'll try it, and then if I can film it, I'll post a video of the fireflies, maybe with some like some music playing, so you guys can enjoy that. I think you guys might like that, so maybe I'll do that for you guys.
And that item is a
lightning bugs, Jenny. Yep, they love the humidity. Yes. Sharon, exactly. That's exactly what too many pesticides. That's what's killing off these poor things. It's awful. So sad.
So that's a pass on the plate, Jeff.
Pass on the tray. Okay, thank you. All right, guys. Next up, let me see here. And by the way, guys, those of you that have purchased anything tonight, I do have some giveaways. I have 3 giveaways at the end. So I got just a few more items going here, and anybody that purchased anything, I have giveaways. All right, another DVD. Somebody was asking me for crooners. See if you could find some crooners, Jeff. Well, I didn't find a record, but I found a DVD. Chris, $10 on the screen, please. I found a DVD of the crooners, and there they are. Old Blue Eyes, we got Dino. There's Bing. There's Nat, and we have, who's that? Oh, and Perry Como. I couldn't see it backwards. Of course, Perry Como. I love my Perry Como. So this, the Legendary Crooners, it's a DVD, and what it has on it, it's a running time of 61 minutes, and what's in it are these songs. I'm not going to read them all off to you, so I'll just hold them up for you guys to look at. Let me see if I can get a good angle and it focuses properly so you can read. There they are, so you guys can read that. So that's what's on this for each one of the crooners. You got Dean, Nat, and Frank. And Perry's up on top. So that's what's on here. Dean Martin with Jerry Lewis and Jack Benny. Can you imagine? Oh, that must be hilarious. And I did not watch this. Sometimes I'll watch them before I sell them, but I did not watch this. So I love that song by Frank, Witchcraft. Witchcraft. Na 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 na, witchcraft. Love that song. So that's what you get. Awesome DVD. And if you have a Blu-ray player, you can still play DVDs. That's why I don't bring just Blu-rays to you guys, because a Blu-ray player can only play Blu-rays. A Blu-ray player can also play DVDs and Blu-rays. A DVD player can only play DVDs. So be aware of that. That's why I only bring you guys DVDs, because at least your Blu-ray player can still play it.
And Blu-ray players will sometimes improve the quality of the DVD video as well.
That's correct. So that is why I usually bring you guys DVDs, because you could play this on your Blu-ray player if you have one. But you can't play a Blu-ray on a DVD player. It won't work. So not everybody has a Blu-ray player, including this one. Chris has one, but I don't have one. So I'm not sure if anybody's interested. Somebody was asking about the crooners, so here it is. Here's your crooners. Not only do you get to hear them, you get to see them too. These wonderful guys. They were amazing. Best voices ever. Or some of the best voices ever, I should say. Legendary. So we will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. I'm guessing the person that wanted crooners isn't here tonight.
That is a pass.
Okay. All righty. Next up, guys, I have a little bit of ephemera for you. All right. You ready for this? Some of you guys like ephemera. I opened up the plastic that it was in just to look at it. So I'm going to pull it out of the plastic bag that it came in. Chris, can I have $15 on the screen, please? Guys, wait till you see this. This was for a size 3C. Stride Right shoes. Look at the graphics on that. The little doggy, the little boy, the little girl. Look at how adorable is this. And it's a shoebox. Stride Right. And there's the original sticker on it. I'm not sure the store. Shalitos for $8. It looks like $8. 3C, Stride Right, and this is from 1948. Beautiful box. Look at the box. Perfect for your Christmas displays because the colors on it. And I know some of you love ephemera, and I figured you would flip when you saw this. And it still has the original tissue from the shoes that are in here. The shoes are not here. The shoes are not included. And I could never fit my size 14s in this thing. Let me tell you that much. Yeah, it says 1948. Green Shoe Manufacturing Company, Boston, Massachusetts. 1948. That's the carton design. So that's where the carton was made. So I'm not exactly sure if I didn't do any research. Here's the bottom. Nothing on the bottom. Got a little bit of a greasy stain here, but I didn't do any research as to where Stride Right shoes were made, but they could have been made here in Massachusetts. I know the headquarters for New Balance is in Massachusetts, right on the highway as you're driving out to Boston. So they could have been. Look at the little polka dots on the side. Is this perfect for a Christmas vignette? I wanted Stride Right because my friend wore those. Oh, that's awesome. Buster Brown's. I remember my mom talking about Buster Brown, Sharon. Kathy, these were your first shoes, Stride Rights? That's awesome. Saddle shoes. Oh my gosh, my mom wore saddle shoes. I remember they had to wear those as part of their uniform because she went to parochial school, and all the girls had to wear saddle shoes. Those are the aren't those the blue with the white in the middle? Pretty sure those are the saddle shoes. Yep, they all had to wear them. So I'm not sure what kind of shoes these were in here, but here it is. I thought this was kind of cool. When they measured your foot, yes, Kathy, exactly. Oh, you looked, Karen, were they made in Boston, Stride Right? That's cool. Awesome. That's good to know, guys. Thank you for looking that up. Look at the imagery. Is that not cute? Can you imagine this under your Christmas tree? How adorable in a vignette. Absolutely adorable. Green saddle shoes. Oh, wow. Justine, that's awesome. This came from your neck of the woods, Justine, right here. Boston. All right, guys. Well, we're going to count these down. Heidi had no shoes. Oh, Heidi, you're a mess. Crack me up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Mother made me wear saddle shoes. I thought they were cute. I thought they were adorable. Saddle shoes are adorable. Now I gotta put this back in its plastic packaging and keep it clean.
And those are a pass.
Acid free. Nobody wanted this beautiful box. Oh my gosh. This would have been a steal, guys. If you look on the site, let me tell you, they want a lot more than that. And it's not including the shoes. All right, well, I'll have to bring that back after, or in case you guys maybe change your mind, or I'll have to maybe save it for around Christmas time when I do a Christmas sale, because it's, you know, red and green or orangey-ish and green. All right, so that's pass. And next up, I have some beautiful glass here. Chris, can I have $20 on the screen, please? This is Cambridge glass, heavy as all get out. And this is the Diane pattern. It's a 3-divided dish. Look at how gorgeous this is. It's got 4 legs on it. See the 4 little nub legs on the bottom, or feet, legs, whatever you want to call them. Isn't that pretty? It's got a gorgeous scalloped edge on it. And there's no damage to this whatsoever. It's got some ash in the glass. You know, sometimes you get a little bit of the ash in the glass right here. I can feel it in my finger stuck in the glass. That was typical. A lot of the glass companies. But the pattern itself, look at the pattern. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Isn't this gorgeous? And heavy, oh my gosh. This has a good weight, and it's 3 compartments. So you can put your M&Ms, some peanuts, and sardines. There you go. Isn't that perfect? Wonderful. Or your false eyelashes, your glass eyeballs, and your false teeth. Yes, for cold hors d'oeuvres. Yep. And the feet definitely have that little bit of a worn effect to it too. Yep. Beautiful. It has that nice etching on the bottom, but the inside is nice and smooth. Really, really pretty. I'm on a roll. Like hamburger, I'm on a roll, Kathy. It's a beautiful dish. Yep. And no damage either. And I love the handles. And these actually are cut through, so you can put your finger right through it. See? As my finger gets stuck in it. So these are cut. So these are, you know, you can carry it out to your dining room table or to your living room. Or for snacks, even, like I said, you don't have to have it for fancy. Put your potato chips here, put your caramel creams here, put your York peppermint patties over here, put it by your chair, and enjoy a good movie. Why not? Do it in style, right? Do it up. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Beautiful Cambridge Diane pattern.
Okay. We have Midway Rose for 25.
We have Midway Rose for 25. Okay, thank you, Midway Rose. And thank you, everybody who bid on that. Okay. Thank you very much, Midway Rose. Thank you, everyone. All right. Next up I have, this is volume 4 of, I know some of you guys like the radio broadcasts and things like that. I know Bill Aubin likes those. This is Tales of Mystery and Suspense, radio's outstanding theater of thrills. So you get 8 broadcasts originally done on radio on 4 CDs plus 4 special added bonus tracks. So here it is. And this has that sticker. Remember I was telling you guys last week or the week before, there was it looked like a priest from Italy who owned this. Look at there. Well, there's the name on it, from Vatican City in Europe. So this was his. I found a bunch of his things at the Goodwill, and this is one of them. And it's kind of scary. It's kind of frightening to know that he actually had this, because wait till I tell you some of the names of the things that were on here. Celebration. This is the September 25th, 1948. A Vision of Death. June 1st, 1953. Lady Killer. March 2nd, 1950. The Wages of Sin. This is owned by a priest. October 19th, 1950. The Face is Familiar. January 18th, 1954. The Black Path of Fear. The Man Who Wanted to Be Edward G. Robinson. And finally, The Blue Beard of Belloc. And there's Edward G. Robinson is actually reading his. Barbara Stanwyck is in this. Jack Benny. Loretta Young. Yep. So here they are in the back. Hopefully that focuses for you. There they are. Hey, this camera is actually working pretty good tonight, Chris. I don't know. Or it's trying to, anyway. It's trying really hard.
I'm sorry. Jeff, what was the start on that? Didn't enter in for some reason.
$10.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, this is a $10 start, guys.
Okay. Sorry about that, everyone.
Yep. Very cool. And they're all CDs, so they're all inside here. And this is volume 4, so there must have been obviously volumes 1 through 3. They weren't there, so. But you get each of the CDs in here. Disc 3 and Disc 4. Very, very cool. And if you still have a CD player in your car and you're going on a long trip, why listen to music when you can listen to something like that? How cool would that be? I mean, when I went out to Ohio, I listened to Ina Garten, Barefoot Contessa, her new book that she came out with, her autobiography. I listened to that entire book on my ride out there. Fantastic, by the way, if you haven't read it yet or listened to it. But books on tape, you know? Here's radio on CD. So if you have a CD player still in your car, this is something different to listen to on long trips. It's fun. All right, so we'll count this one down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Does not know how to work. Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry. Does he have somebody staying with him, taking care of him? Oh, is Margot in here? Hi, Margot. How are you? I didn't forget about you, honey. I will give you a call at some point. I've just been so darn busy, for crying out loud. You know how it is. That's Vintage Peep Show a Go-Go, guys. Check out Margot's channel, please. If you guys have not heard of Vintage Peep Show a Go-Go, as well as, well, we got Because It's Cool in here, but check out Vintage Uprising Texas. That's another awesome channel, guys. Please, please subscribe to their channels. They are fabulous folks. David and Tammy and Margot. Awesome, awesome folks. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate that, buddy.
Okay. We have Amy Whitmore for 10.
Amy for 10. All right, darling. Let's come to you. All righty. All right, next up, guys, I have some Robinson Ramsbottom. Yes, you heard me right. I know it's a weird name, but that's what it is. So, Chris, $25 on the screen, please. I have a beautiful Robinson Ramsbottom. This would probably be like a bean pot, or maybe a homemade mustard jar. I don't know. I was smelling it. I did clean this. I soaked it and washed it. It doesn't have a smell anymore. It had a funky smell originally, but it doesn't smell anymore. Hello there. The shadow knows. Now you're going to really have to wash it now that I just spoke into it. But it's in beautiful shape. It's marked 3. Now, generally, when you see these marked, that usually means gallons. I'm sorry. There is no way 3 gallons is going to fit in here. So, I'm thinking this is 3 quarts. That's my guess. So, very, very cool. And it has the lid. Now, the lid has just one tiny little nick taken out of the top. Right there. Where is it? Oh, gosh. Right here. There's a little nick taken out of it. Hopefully it'll focus.
So you think that's 3 quarts, not 3?
I think it's 3
gallons.
quarts. It's definitely not 3 gallons. I couldn't imagine 3 gallons coming in here. You could probably get 1.5 gallons in here. Which is about 3 quarts.
Well, I just think about the other stamps that I've seen for Crocs, and that's
yes. Generally, you would see this for Crocs. They're usually done by gallon. Yeah. See, like Jenny said, not 3 gallons. It's got to be like 3 quarts. That's why it has a 3 on it. But it is a beautiful Robinson Ramsbottom. Yep. A moonshine jug, Randy. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Definitely. You can even ask David. David, what do you think? I would think the same, right? But like 3 quarts and probably a bean pot, because it has one handle to it. And look at the shine on it. It's in really good condition. And it's heavier than all get out too. And that's what the top looks like when it's on. So that little chip that I was telling you about, let me see, where the heck is it? See, I can't even see it. It's right there. So even if you had a little bit of brown paint, you wanted to kind of touch that up like a little enamel paint, right? It's right there. You could do that. That's the only damage on this whole thing. And you know how these things usually are when you find them? But look at how gorgeous that is. Even if you just have it for display and you have it up on a cabinet. You have that like primitive, look. Or just for storage, put stuff in it. Whatever you have, any of your accoutrements. Or you want to start a junk jar like Vinny's junk jar. Did you guys see Vinny's video of his junk jar? I was like drooling. Oh my gosh, what an amazing junk jar. I can't wait for him to do the rest of his junk jars. That was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. I want to start one now. It was a lot of fun. Fortune cookies, exactly. There you go, David. Fortune cookies. How about Girl Scout cookies? Even better. Or you know what, David? I'm gonna go out on a limb on this one. You ready, David? Tasty cakes. Coconut tasty cakes. Yeah, I think it's a bean pot too. So
you want to count this one down, Jeff?
Ginger snaps. Yeah, that's what Scott would probably put in here. All right, so we'll count this down, guys. It's a beautiful pot. And here's the bottom if I didn't show the bottom. The bottom is in perfect condition. So we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And I found out that our local grocery store now carries Tasty Cakes. So that's fantastic. There goes my diet.
Yeah, but
Like
they don't
I've
have
never been on
the.
one.
They don't like the no, but they don't have your favorite ones.
Yeah, they do. The one in East Long Meadow has the
Oh,
coconut tasty cakes, the little square ones. Absolutely. Yeah, because
so
Joe found them there.
so what you're saying is I don't have to stop at Wawa on my drive back home.
No, you can.
All right,
Didn't say that.
all right.
Yes, you can. Sure.
That all right. That lovely pot crock is going to Nancy for 30.
Nancy, all right, my darling, you are going to love it. You gonna make some beans? I've actually never made homemade beans. Have I ever made homemade? Yes, actually, no, I take that back. I have made homemade beans before. I have. Years and years ago, because my neighbor down the street, what a sweet heart of this short little Italian woman. You'd think she was Sophia Petrillo. Oh my gosh, I loved this lady so much. Her name was Josephine, and she taught me so many different recipes. And I remember she used to make homemade beans. And I wonder if I still have her recipe. I have to have it somewhere. Oh, were those things good? Oh, phenomenal. I didn't want it full of chocolate. All right. Next up, I have, yes, I know some of you are going to be like, oh, God. But you know what? I talked with, you guys know George, the Antique Nomad? We love our George. He's a sweetheart. Well, let me tell you, I asked him about Fostoria American. Chris, $18 on the screen. I have two beautiful Fostoria American dinner plates. He said to me, he said, Jeffrey, what sells are the unusual pieces of Fostoria American and the dinner plates. Now, these are earlier dinner plates because they do glow. Yeah, see, I need a new battery in here, Chris.
That's because you're walking around the house seeing what glows.
I know, I'm walking around the house checking everything and seeing what glows. Yeah, let me shut this light off and see if it shows up better without that. Do my famous reach back here and grab it down. There we go. Let me see if this works. Oh, this is actually nicer, huh? You guys see me better? Let's see if it shows up. It's so hard to see. So hard to see. But these do glow.
It's there.
Yeah, it is there. It's hard to see, but it does. I think the reason it doesn't show up is because of that ring light that you gave me, Chris. It's just just the way the I don't know, with the frequency or of the light, it doesn't show up. But these are the older ones, probably from the late 40s, and they're really beautiful, and they're nice and heavy, and they're smooth. They're that beautiful texture. So they're definitely the older Fostoria. And I only have two. I do not have a set of four, but if you already have a set and you broke one or two, or Uncle Milty stopped by and dropped one on your kitchen floor, well, here's two more. Beautiful. And they're 9 inches, 9-inch plates, 9-inch dinner plates, And even if you didn't want to use them as plates, beautiful if you have like a really nice display of plants in your living room and you have two beautiful plants and you want to have underplates. There you go. Put your plants on them. Because they are indented in the middle right here. So they are beautiful. So we'll count these down. Looks like Sandra's in there. 10, 9, 8, Yes, absolutely, Margot. Yep, it matches that fairy lamp. I'm not sure where I left off. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Thank you, Randy. Yeah, they are beautiful. The plates are beautiful. But so much of this stuff, guys, I pass up. I have so much of it downstairs. I know somebody had asked me, it might have been Nancy actually, that asked me to take. I just haven't had a chance yet, but I do have a lot of it downstairs. It's on my shelving unit downstairs. I got to pull it all out, and I'll take pictures of it if anybody's interested in what I have.
Okay, we got Sandra Norden for 18, 1-8.
Okay, Sandra, thank you so much. You're a collector as well? Okay, awesome. That's good to know. All right. All right, so you know what, then I'm going to think what I'll do is for the next few sales, guys, I'm going to start just bringing in a few pieces, if that's okay. And if you guys don't want it, that's fine, because you might already have it. But I'll bring in a couple of pieces here and there. I know I think I have a cream and sugar set. So I'll bring in a few pieces here and there. All right, thank you, Chris, for leaving that up. I appreciate that. Sandra Norden. Okay, 418. All right. All right. Thank you, Sandra. So obviously, you know that's a really good deal for those older plates, you know. Those are really, really nice. All right, guys, one more. And I think, yep, this is it. This is the end of my list here. We got another DVD. We've got Bob Hope and Bing Crosby. It's a DVD. On the Road. So we've got On the Road to Singapore, to Zanzibar, to Morocco, and to Utopia.
Starting?
Oh, this is $6. $6 DVD. And there they are. Bing Crosby and Bob Hope. They were a riot together. And these are the movies. Here they are. Road to Singapore, Zanzibar, Morocco, and Utopia. Not sure if I've ever seen these. Not sure, but, you know, two great actors. And there's some images from the movie. Bob Hope. He was a riot. So not sure if anybody likes these old movies. Great to watch on a nice rainy day with a bowl of popcorn right before you take a nap. Oh, or take a nap while you're watching these. That's how I love to relax. Oh, Phantom's in here. Hey, Phantom Canuck. How are ya? You've been praying for... Oh, you guys talking about George? Yeah, I've been praying for him too. Yeah. Yeah, please remember George, the antique nomad, in your prayers. He's battling cancer right now, so please remember him in your prayers. He's a great guy. So, all right, well, we're going to count this down, and then if you guys want me to go back, I can go back and look and go through some of the items that did not sell, and then I have some giveaways. So those of you that bought stuff, don't go anywhere. I have giveaways. And they're cute. They're nice. All right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a stop. My coffee's cold. Chris, can you get me? Oh, you're not here.
Not unless you want me to drive 12 hours back.
Can you give me a cup of coffee?
Yeah. Okay.
No.
No.
Yes, please remember George in your prayers. Thank you, Heidi. Yeah, poor George. He's such a sweetheart.
Hey, it's
He
going
really
to
is a
Heidi
sweetheart.
Esterholm for 6.
Heidi for 6. Okay, perfect. You can watch that movie, Heidi, while you're gluing your green cake stand together. Heidi Esther. Now you know I'm going to be packaging that thing in like 15 rolls of bubble wrap to make sure it does not get broken. Because now I got to knock on wood. Actually, I'll knock on redwood for good luck. Oh my goodness gracious.
And Jeff, someone is interested in that platter. The tray. I'm sorry, the tray.
The silver one? The silver
Uh,
tray? I'm going to do a recap, so we can start
okay,
with that
perfect.
if you want.
Yeah, let's do a recap. Yeah, we're gonna do a recap, Kathy.
You want to start on the silver tray?
Yeah, I didn't know if it was the silver tray or the other tray because you had two
Is
different
it
trays.
this one? Or the large toile with the handles?
Well, we'll start with the silver one. We'll go from there. How about that?
It's not toile. It's the tollware. I always say toile, but it's toolware.
All right. Well, we'll cover this one first, and then we'll go through the other one.
All right. Well, this one here. If anybody is interested in this, I'm not going to do a countdown unless anybody's interested. The other one,
Right.
Kathy. Okay, I'll bring that one next. But if anybody's interested in this one. Oh wait, you know what? I had another item. I had one more item after this, guys. I forgot to flip the page. Sorry. I'll bring it next. It's another record. Hold on.
So silver tray.
Silver tray. If anybody's interested in this, just say silver tray. Otherwise, I'm going to just...
What was the start on that?
Thank you, Randy. I'm going to just mention that I have one more item. So,
Hold on,
Chris,
Jeff. How much was the silver tray? You didn't say how much.
All right. How much was the silver tray? Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Silver tray. No, I'm all over the place here. I'm turning into Scott. He's going to smack me. $12.
Okay, so $12 for the silver tray.
This was $12 for the silver serving tray.
Okay, all right,
All
and
right.
then go ahead back to your
Anybody's interested in that. And then I still had one more item to sell, which I forgot. I didn't flip the page. Chris, $8. Say it again, Chris. I'm sorry.
We have a bid on the silver tray, so we need to count that one down, please.
Okay. All right. Let me go back. Go back. And I got papers all. I'm trying to keep everything in order here so I don't mess it all up. Okay. All right, guys. So we'll count down the silver tray. It's really beautiful. Irvinware USA. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, Phantom, I'll keep you in my prayers. You just got added to my prayer list as well. Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, so the silver tray is going to Kathy Ficarata for $12.
Kathy, thank you so much. Thank you, dear. Thank you, honey. Kathy.
And
that's beautiful, Kathy. You're gonna love that. Even if you don't use that as a tray, even under something on a table, just it's beautiful. Wait till you see it. All right, let me just now. I'm gonna just I have one more item, guys. Before we do anything else, can I just bring my last item, please? Just one more item. Okay, Chris, can you put $8 on the screen, please? And then we can go back to anything. We'll go back to the other tray. And all the other items. Okay, so starting at $8, guys, I have Carpenter's album, Kind of Hush, all over the world tonight. We got the Carpenters, here we go. It's got You, Sandy, Goofus, Can't Smile Without You, I Need to Be in Love, One More Time, Boat to Sail, I Have You, Breaking Up is Hard to Do, and of course, you know, there's Kind of Hush, there's a kind of hush. And it's funny how the front of it is like a window they're looking through, but the back, see how it's backwards? Because it's like they're looking through a window. There's a kind of hush all over the... And here's really something really funny. Last night when I was doing this write-up, I was writing up the sale, and I had this record in my hand, and I was looking at Karen Carpenter, and I was like, oh. And I was holding the record like this, and I was writing it all up, and I wrote a kind of hush. I'm listening to the radio, and what comes on the radio? I kid you not, Long to Be Close to You. The song Long to Be Close to You. I couldn't believe it. It was so creepy. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Karen, are you here? It was so spooky. I couldn't believe it. Because I usually listen to like easy listening when I'm at, doing some of my work on the table here. And she came on the radio. I was like, wow. So, gotta love the Carpenters. So there they are. What a beautiful picture of them too. So we'll count this down. I think we have a bid or two. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yes, Phantom, she was. What a sweetheart. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And the record is in phenomenal shape, and it has its own dust jacket on the inside with the lyrics. So it's like two. There's their picture inside too. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Look at her. Oh.
Okay, that's
so
going to
fast.
Nancy for $10.
All right, Nancy. That's coming to you, darling. Add that to your collection. Thank you very much. And thanks you to anybody else who bid on that. For 10. Okay. All right, and then let's see. I'm going to bring that tray back for Kathy, darling. My Kathy, darling. Ooh. All right. So here is that tool tray. Here it is. Isn't that beautiful? And again, Kathy, just so you know, it does have that scratch right here. But if you have something on it, obviously you're not going to see it, or if you have it on the wall or whatever. And Chris, this was starting at this was $16, starting at $16. Pilgrim art, they used to call this stuff. Pilgrim art.
Okay.
$16 to start. Beautiful tray. And I think, did you want the dimensions again? It's 17 3/4 inches long and 13.5 inches wide. And it's probably from the 60s, I would guess. Maybe 50s, but probably the 60s. I don't know. David can correct me. He knows a lot of this stuff.
And we have a bid, so we can count that down, Jeff.
Okay, so let's count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Perfect for Halloween, like fall, Thanksgiving. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, love that. All over the world.
Oh, we had a
Nothing
swipe.
Stuck in my head. Huh?
We had a swipe, Dr. Elcar for 17.
Dr. Elcar. Liz Dr. Elcar. Swiped in there.
Sorry, Kathy.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Liz. Let me see now. Where the heck is it? Oh, here we go. All right, Liz. Thank you very, very much. All right. Okay, Kathy, I'll keep my eyes out for some more for you, too. That was a great buy. Good job on that. Kathy, I'll keep my eye out, like I said, for some more for you. Good job, Liz. All right. Let me see what I shall see. Okay. Glass flower frog, if anybody's interested in the glass flower frog. I think it's anchor hocking. And it has that lip on it. So if you have that old colony, any of that old colony stuff, I believe this fits right into it. And this was $6. If anybody's interested in that, just give a shout out. I also have the Stride Right box. That beautiful Stride Right box. from Boston, Massachusetts. And the shoes were made in Boston, too.
Jeff, we have a bid on the Froggy Frog. So
oh, you guys, okay. All right. So the bid on the frog. So that was starting at $6, and it just has a little bit of roughness in one little area on the bottom.
Correct, vintage.
That was it. It does not glow, by the way. I know some of these glow, but so this is probably later, probably 50s, 60s. I'm not sure how long Anchor Hocking made these things, but I'm almost positive this is Anchor Hocking because it has that lip on it. So, all right, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Did you want me to measure it again, Margot? Just so you know, hon. Including that lip, it's 4.5 inches with that lip. That's including that lip. So, all right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yes, I could too. Oh, good night, Elisa. You going to bed, or is Jenny going to bed?
Jenny's going to bed.
Jenny's going to bed. Okay. Jenny. All right. I was gonna say because Jenny got put quite a bit. Because I got some giveaways.
Okay, that's going to. I think it's Margot. You said, Vintage Peep Show Go-Go.
Vintage Peep Show Go-Go. That's Margot. All right, my darling. That's coming to you, sweetheart. All right. Okie dokie, Smokey. All right, next. What else do I have here? I got everything upside down. I still have that Legendary Crooners DVD right here of all these wonderful gents here singing live for you, black and white. I don't know, some of them might be actually have when we had color television. I'm not sure if any of those were on there, but there's some of the songs that all these gents are singing for you. Really beautiful. Somebody was looking for crooners. Oh, Jenny's staying up, but Elisa's going to bed. Oh, she probably has to work in the morning. Good night, Elisa. Thank you for coming in, hon. Yeah, Jenny. So I have this available if anybody's interested in that. That was $10. And that Stride Right box, if anybody's interested in that, again, this was $15. And it's an empty box, and it does have the original tissue in it, but perfect for a Christmas vignette. Look at those little kids and the little puppy. Isn't that darling? It's in a plastic protective sleeve. Very cute. Empty box, but perfect for even just a riser for like a Christmas display. Or even for because it's orange and white and green, so you know what I'm thinking. St. Patrick's Day. There you go. So, but I think it would look cute under a Christmas tree. So if nobody buys it now, maybe I'll bring it back around Christmas time. Somebody might be interested around that for a Christmas time. So that was $15. If anybody wants that, just shout. And let me look and see what else I had. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it, guys. Yeah, those are the only things that did not sell. So without further ado, I'm going to do some giveaways. Chris, are you still there? Did you fall asleep on me? Did you go to bed with? Did you fall asleep with Elisa?
Nope.
You haven't? You're still awake?
I'm still here.
All right. Okay. So we're going to do some giveaways, guys. I'll show you what I got. Nothing wild, but they're cute. All right. So I got a cookbook. As a matter of fact, I think Tammy and David had this the other night, too, as a giveaway. So it's a Quaker Oats cookbook. It's got oatmeal raisin cookies in it, which I'm sure. Breads, muffins, breakfast, main dishes, desserts, cookies, fun for kids. And all of the recipes include, of course, Quaker oats. So I got that book. I've got this little guy, a Beanie Baby. Well, some people still like them and they think they're cute. And so this guy is called Halo. Isn't that cute? See his little halo? Especially if you have someone who you're praying for and you want to give them a little gift. You know, put it in with their flowers. If you're going to the hospital, put a little, you know, the little angel wings. How cute is that? Somebody watching over them, protecting them. And his name is Halo. So cute, isn't he cute? Look at him. He has little wings. Iridescent wings. Cute. And then I think I had one of these before, because I think I had two of these. And then I have this cute little Christmas plate. Pastel Christmas plate. Made by Sango, Home for Christmas 1989, oven, dishwasher, microwave safe. Well, there you go. Put your cookies for Santa on that. Okay? So those are the 3 giveaways that I have. So the first thing I have here, we're gonna do 3 things. The first one, I need a number from 1 through 20. 1 through 20, go. And this is for folks that purchase
Stop.
something.
Stop. Just confirm. And I'll double check.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like we got Kathy Ficarata, number 3.
Yes, it is number 3. Congratulations, Kathy. All right, which one would you like, hon? You want the little Beanie Baby, the cookbook, or the plate? And I scrolled up so I can't see the answer.
She would like the plate.
The plate. Okay, that's coming to you, Kathy. Just got to put your name on it. Wait, what did I do with the little... oh, it's right here. Kathy. All right, let me just write it in here. Kathy Ficarata. All right. Thought I heard Bill say something, or was it Randy said something about having a cannoli right now? Oh, I would love a cannoli from Bob's Bakery in the North End. Yum. We used to do that after exams. We'd go down there and treat ourselves. All right, next up I have a number from 50 to 75. Pick a number from 50 to 75. Go. $50 to $75.
Stop.
Okay, put the stop in there. We got a winner. We have a winner, Chris?
I did, yes. I'm just double checking.
Okay.
Well,
let me know who, because I can't see, because it goes so fast, and then it scrolls up, and I can't see.
Yeah, I just gotta get back up there. It's Kathy again, 62.
Kathy, wow! You gotta go play the lottery. You better go play the lottery, girl. Wow!
Right, show the sticker.
You. There you go, guys. 62. Congratulations, okay. Kathy. Which would you like? Do you want the little beanie baby, or do you want the Quaker Oak?
Angel.
The angel bear? Okay, that's coming to you as well. Congratulations. That's awesome. All right, Kathy. Kathy Apps. Okay. All right. And finally, guys, it's just a quick question. Name a favorite summer vegetable. Name a favorite summer vegetable. It's actually my favorite summer vegetable. Name a favorite summer vegetable. I mean, you can get it all year round, of course, but a lot of people grow it in their garden.
I don't think numbers don't count, everyone. Type it out. Stop.
You got it? Oh, we got a
I
winner.
got
We got
it.
a winner. We got a winner. We
And
have a winner.
it is
Tis Margot.
cucumber.
You got my cucumber. Margot's got my cucumber. I love cucumbers. Okay, darling. That's coming to you. That cookbook.
All right.
Okay. Margot's going to be making some oatmeal raisin cookies for Brad. All right, guys. So that is it. What'd you guys think? Did you like everything? Did you not like anything? Should I bring more of something? Should I bring less of something? Shoot me an email. Put a comment in the comment section below. And yes, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So please help me get to that point. I would love that. Oh, that's okay, Margot. Don't ever worry about that, girl. I wish I was napping. I worked all day. I'm going to be napping now. I'm going to go right to bed after this. I'm not kidding you. Taking a shower and I'm going to bed. So yeah, so guys, look for the invoices and everything should probably go out either late tomorrow night. You might get a couple, and then Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay. And if you have any questions about anything, again, nothing didn't sell tonight. Everything sold, I think, right? Didn't everything sell, or was there a couple of things that didn't sell? No, just 2 things that didn't sell. It was the Stride Right box and the DVD Legendary Crooners. So if anybody's watching this after the fact and they're interested in them, here's my email. Shoot me an email and say, hey, Jeff, can I get that box? Or hey, Jeff, can I get that, the crooners? So these, I'll hold them up. These are the 2 items that did not sell tonight. So if anybody's interested in that, just shoot me an email. Other than that, thank you all very, very much for your purchases. I really appreciate each and every one of you, as always. Please keep all of our sick folks in your prayers. I know there's a couple of sick folks in our community, people that are also on the mend, just prayers in general right now for everybody. All right. Heather, good night, darling. Sleep well, and I will see you guys hopefully not next Sunday, but the Sunday after. So stay tuned to my channel. I may post some stuff in between. Hopefully we'll get a picture or a video of Toby running around in the water. I'm sure you guys will like that. And yeah, that's about it. So until I see you again, I bid you all adieu. Have a great night and have a great week. Thank you all, and thank you everybody in the Lurker Lounge. Have a great week, everyone. Bye for now.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, Chris.
Jeff, you're going to have to end the stream. My computer just gave out on me.
Oh, no. Okay.
You have to end broadcast. Sorry, everyone.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night, guys.